If I could pick one influencer to go to Sephora or Ulta or even just CVS, it would have to be Daisy Cash. Daisy Cash is the equivalent in my 20s to what Bethany Mota was when I was a teenager. That means that what she says goes. 2 days ago, Daisy released a video on the new Covergirl TrueBlend Skin Enhancer, which is a baked luminosity bronzer. If you're really into makeup, you'd know that one of the cult classics is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Highlighters, which they recently released in these gorgeous, but like super pricey palettes, which have these geometric animal designs on them. So after I saw Daisy's video, I went ahead and I bought myself the CoverGirl dupe. And, you know, just for the fun of it, I did paint a little geometric fox on it. You know, Mom said we had geometric animal shapes at home. This is 310, which is a light medium bronzer. It has rose gold within the swirls. And I did a swatch, but let me show you guys. This was my initial swatch. You can already see that some of it has faded, but it comes on initially as super pigmented. And I would say this is definitely on the warmer side. This is the kind of bronzer that sways more towards a blush or highlighter because it has a glow or luminous finish rather than a matte finish. So it would look really weird in the hollows or contours of your face. And because it doesn't have any kind of gray or ash undertone, it would look very strange as a shadow. So using this dual-ended bronzing brush by Ulta Beauty, I'm gonna do a more sculpted look on the right side of my face. I'm gonna go ahead. I always like to, you know, sweep the product but then tap it so that there's not too much loose powder. And then going on the very edge towards my temple, I'm gonna swipe up. And then, you know, really how you place a bronzer blush depends on your preference. This is kind of using it to still sculpt. Oh, it's actually really pretty. And you can definitely see that there is a shine. I almost imagine that there's a trapezoid on my face and I'm going boop, 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 boop. And that's where the bronzer would go. For me, this is a good bronzer, but with someone with a darker complexion, this would also be a really beautiful blush. So I do like that about this. I'm not going to put this on my jawline because I really don't want to use it as contour, but I will use it on the upper edges of my forehead just to give a more sculpted look on this side. Mind you, if I was older and I was having a depression towards my temple, I would not be putting this product there because I wouldn't want it to look receded. But that's one side. It's very pretty. And then using the bigger, fluffier side, I'm just gonna kind of sweep this all over the left. And I actually think that this could be a really fun finishing powder as well, had I gotten it in the same shade as my skin, because it really doesn't have an offensive shimmer. It's very much a luminous, even, thin type of lighting. And then on this side, rather than doing the trapezoid, I'm gonna do more of an oval and just sort of higher on the cheekbone. So going from here, and even if you notice on this side, I have about 2 fingers worth of cheek that I didn't apply this bronzer to. But I think for a softer look, I would want to go and apply it just directly in the center of my face. really just in an oval. So this side is more effortless. It's more like, hey, I went on vacation, and even though I was using my Spooge sunscreen and reapplying it every 2 hours, I still got a little bit of a tan. When we look at the other side of the face, we can see that the strategic placement of the bronzer effectively sculpts the face. Even by reducing the amount of product that we use or avoiding using product on the central parts of the face, we can see that there's so much more definition. And I think it's really highlighted from my side profile more because you really see up here where the difference is. It's kind of like when someone does low lights in their hair, because you see that the color that we've added here actually makes these areas in the central part of my face shine brighter. I added more of the bronzer to the right side of my face so that it would be even to the left. And even though I would love to say that this is a clear dupe for the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder, I actually don't have the palette. And because I don't have it, I can't speak relatively, and I don't think it's fair to make a comparison. I will say that I think that Covergirl hit the nail on the head. I think that drugstore bronzers have come such a long way because they used to be so orange, but now we have this beautiful baked bronzer which is natural and effortless on the skin, and I mean, it's cheap. It's like $9 to $12. So, in my opinion, I think that it's worth it. I am not a professional makeup artist, so if you have any tips or opinions, I'd love to hear them. But otherwise, that was my honest review, and have a good day. Bye.